Are you gonna ask questions? Is that how this works? Well, okay. MCS. So, when I was in high school, there was also a news program, and I remember it being pretty terrible. Although they did create some creative content from time to time, but things have come a long way since then, and I think y'all are a sharp bunch of young students, and you know what I would like to see more of? Otters.
Well, the show can be pretty stressful, so sometimes it's too much and people kind of blow up. One of those people tends to be Nick.
Nick hasn't been really directing anything though. Like, they wanted to do a little pun at the end with the let me take a selfie, like the whole entire Vine thing.
We were just doing the show, you know, living life, and Nick was being bossy as usual, and he was like, don't do this, and we were all like, why? It's funny, and he's like freaking out. So we're on the show, and the camera people told me as an anchor to say, but first let me take a selfie.
Like last week I was editing a video and he stormed out because someone mentioned that stupid Kesha song, #selfie.
And then he just went ape shit. I was just like, what the fuck you doing, dude? Because like, literally I was directing and I was going through the teleprompter, and then all of it, like, right when it's come to the end, you know, and I heard Katie go, but first let me take a selfie. And then Nick just stood up and he was like, I'm done. He was like, I'm done here. Gets up, leaves. And I was like, oh shit.
That was pretty funny.
And Nick freaks out and throws off his headset and starts
cussing and throwing things, and he just storms out of the studio, and then we don't know where he went, and then he was gone for like 10 minutes, and then
he came back
up,
and we were like, oh.
I was all like, what the fuck? And I was like, I didn't see what the problem was with the let me take a selfie gag, but apparently Nick didn't really like it, you know?
Yeah, I think he does a good job at it, but I think whenever he yells when he's directing, it helps people listen to him.
Okay, my name is Nick Smith, and I get butthurt over everything.
But it's also kind of entertaining for me at the same time. I must have been laughing the whole time I was editing in Miss Wise's room.
Dude, we're supposed to stop it if it's bad. That wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't like bad words. It wasn't.
It was only Nick that was saying it. Like, we were all
Nick
Jorge.
Just didn't like that. Like,
oh really?
Like, I'm so sick of that. I don't like that. Nick, you were getting a little bit mad today, and we do need to talk about that.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
I mean,
you can't be like negative to the show.
This is perfect. He likes to be a hipster, so yeah. I told him, hey, let's go, you know, hey, let me take a selfie, and we did it without his permission. He's like, I don't know, broadcaster Nazi or something, and he just went off. He just went ape crap everywhere, just like he was cursing. He was just going
on
crazy.
The teleprompter. We weren't gonna say no.
Yeah, and he just ran out of the room and like lay butt hurt everywhere.
How about we go interview Nick and just act like we didn't ask this?
Well, you know, it was the day before everyone was going to leave, and everyone was really excited and they were having fun, and they decided that, you know, screw the director, we don't need any, you know, supervision here, and I was the director at the time, and so this dumb pop culture where it's just glamorizing, like, stupidness, like, catches on somehow, like, somehow people think that's attractive, and, like, they wanted to do, like, something where they're like, selfie, and then, like, at the end of the show, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna let that go. That's kind of like, you know, it's glamorizing, like, being dumb and, like, using your phone, like, all the time. So, and we definitely don't need that in school, so that's what I was just thinking, and, you know, they did it anyways, and I was just like, alright, well, if you guys are gonna make your own decisions, then I'm out of here. So, But of course I couldn't leave because there was only 5 people here when everyone went to state.